Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky. Today we are going to be working on a 12 by 12 layout using the Honey Bunny collection from Close to My Heart. You can see right here we did start with a piece of white cardstock and 2 pieces of scraps. I'm trying to see if I want to put a border around this and also put borders around these 2 scraps. I'm going to try out the yellow at first, and it's going to be a little too much. So I'm going to go ahead and go with white. I will end up pulling in this other piece of paper. This is really pretty. This is from the Mix In paper pack, I do believe. I love this paper right here. I'm going to trim it down a little bit and then give it a white border. Now, I did start off this layout using a sketch, of which I do not have on this video because I didn't follow it. This layout ended up taking me like 2 days. Guys, there's probably like 4 hours in here. It went through so many transformations, and you're only going to see, you know, how it ended up. Because I don't know. I couldn't make anything work. Nothing really looked how I wanted it to, you know, to whatever I had in my head. It wasn't matching. So we ended up going a different direction and forgetting the sketch altogether. So you can see right here, we did put that border on that Mix In paper. We're also going to go ahead and mat our photo with white cardstock and that other piece of paper. We'll pull that up and mat that with white cardstock too. We aren't really pulling it up because I haven't put it down yet, but here we go. It's like, yeah, we need to do something with that one too. Now, for the title on this one, I was lucky enough to get those alphabet dies, which I know have been sold out. I think they came back in stock and sold out rather quickly again. I will go in and check to see if they are available. If they are, I will link them down below. But you can see right here, those alpha dies, they do an inner and an outer. So on this layout, we are only going to be using the outline. We're only going to be using the outer, and it just says beauties. This is a photo of Annie and Bonnie. Did you see my hair? Sorry, the hair distracted me. I'm trying to grow out my real color. I haven't seen my real hair color in, I don't know, 25, 30 years, probably 30 years. So I'm growing it out. You see all that gray in there? It's so sparkly and pretty. Can't wait for it to all grow. All right, we are going to go ahead and commit to the placement. Did you see that scrap piece of paper that flew on there? That was one of the first attempts at this layout using the sketch. So it's just a scrap piece of paper now I've cut into it. That's going to be our basic setup right there. We are going to pop this photo up on some foam tape, and then we're going to pull out some of the embellishments. You can see over on the left-hand side, I got a little pile right there. This right here is a piece of acetate I found in my stash. I think maybe Heidi Swap or something. And then I've got some circle bits that I had cut out for a previous layout. Sorry if you hear Gunner whining in the background. I don't know what his malfunction is. He is not in this photo. Photos of Gunner probably are audible. He whines so much. So I do end up keeping those circles there. I think I keep them there as a base. No, one of them I am going to replace with a journaling spot. But yes, I'm having a very hard time with embellishing this layout. There we go. I finally was like, okay, I wiped this all off. Now look at those little, okay, this was a labor of love. That little pile right there. You can see the paper that the photo's on, right? It has all those little flowers. I took a portion of that paper and fussy cut out all those tiny little flowers. I know. I didn't do any of the leaves, so I am going to use all those teeny tiny bits around my page to embellish. And that is going to end up being the entire layout. Just has these little flowers on it and a journaling spot and a couple circles. So that paper does have these little yellow flowers. They're so cute. Those are my favorite ones. So I do manage to put one of those yellow flowers in each of the cluster. But there's also some pink flowers and blue flowers on there that I have fussy cut out too. I'm using these little, what are those called, guys? Bling dots to put these down. The bling dots will give them a little bit of lift, just a little bit, not as much as a foam tape, but just a little bit for dimension. and you can kind of layer them up upon each other, and it looks really cute. The close-up pictures at the end will show you what it looks like in more detail. It's very cute. So after we put all these teeny tiny flowers down around the page, we're going to end with some gold shine, some gold color shine. And I actually think, I don't know, it's either Heidi Swap or Jen Hadfield. So it's some gold shine that we will splatter around the page. And after that, guys, we don't do anything else to this layout. I do want to remind you to check the links down below if you'd like to support my channel. Go to beckybidding.closetomyheart.com. Until the end of April. I know, guys, I still haven't made a decision of where to next. I will still be making videos, though, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm going to go to Stampin' Up! With a lot of the other ladies. I know are planning on going over there. And I also recently was contacted by someone at Creative Memories, so I'm not sure. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please check the links down below. Stay tuned for the still photos at the end, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.